All right. And you want water?
I water.
I need my water.
Oh.
Haha. All right. So we are here at the podcast episode 1. Episode 1, we've made it. This is technically episode 2 because we recorded an episode before, right?
Was that the only episode that you did? You didn't do it with
Yes.
anybody else?
Nope.
Oh, I'm honored.
Yeah. So you are the first. You were the first guest, the last guest of the old that never happened, and now you are the first guest in the stew. We are now in the stew in the studio. As you can tell, I got my sword here, Nami Noha. Got a laptop for fact checking. Got the anime Last Supper painting, and my snowboard, and the cream of the crop lights and the mirrors. How do you like the studio?
I think it's great. That's ice cream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I couldn't have had that anyways. I'm lactose intolerant. That would have been a problem.
Really?
I am.
You've always been lactose intolerant?
Mm-mm.
When did it start?
When I was like 16, it was like a week before my birthday. I got my wisdom teeth taken out. So I ate some ice cream and I found out the hard way.
That triggered after you got your wisdom teeth?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, see, that's funny because, not funny, but like, that sucks.
It was
but,
horrible.
But it's like weird funny because in actuality,
mm-hmm.
all human beings are lactose intolerant.
Because technically you're not supposed to have like cow milk.
You're not supposed to have milk after you're a baby. We're just weird.
Yeah. So I drink almond milk now. So yeah, that would have been a problem. So good thing I said no.
Yeah, that's cool. Well then, yeah, Dilly Bar, love it. So how do you like the studio?
Yeah, I think it's great. Eventually when I get my own place, like that's like mine. I'm gonna have a room like this that I can game in and chill in.
Yeah.
I definitely like having my own space. I mean, it's cozy in here. So
you're working on that now?
Yeah, but I feel like that's not something I could see happening in my future, maybe for like another few years, if the state of the world doesn't like become a mess.
Yeah. State of the world is
A mess.
It's pretty wild. But like, I say that though because it is, right? But if you really look at like human history in like a line,
it's gonna keep repeating itself.
I ain't even saying that. But if you like look at human history, right? If you look at like how violent the world was in the past compared to now, we're definitely living in like relatively like safe times. Like we don't have to hunt for food. We don't have to worry about people like rolling into our crib attacking us. Well, like, I mean, you do sometimes, but like more often than not, like we're like in a first world country right now. So like our most difficult problems is probably like getting a job. We don't really have to worry about like fighting to live and shit. So like it is bad because it is like the world's peace is less stable now than it was when we were children.
Mm-hmm.
At least I think so.
Well, I mean,
like 100 years ago.
When I was born, I was like right after 9/11, so the world was a little on edge.
Yeah, but like us specifically though.
Oh, but like when we were like kids. I mean, yeah, I feel like it kind of died down a little bit then.
I feel like right now, on paper, because of like all the conflicts and whatnot that like could potentially happen based off of like the conflict that is actually happening right now in like Iran, it makes everything seem super scary. But statistically, every generation thinks they're always like going to be like the last generation.
Well, I'm scared because gas is almost $5. That's bothering me.
Yeah. That does suck. At least you don't gotta put premium in your car.
Yeah, that would make it.
It'd be screwing me over. Half the time, I do not want a BMW. I gotta put that thing in the shop now.
Yeah, that is honestly the worst. But I mean, yes, you have a point.
So, what do you think of my painting of the anime Last Supper?
I was looking at that when I came in, and I was like, "That's funny."
Have you seen all of these?
I have not.
Have you seen all of them?
I haven't heard of all of them either. I know that's the guy with the orange hair is the guy from Bleach, right? The guy with the orange hair is the guy from Bleach, right?
Yeah, that's
I recognized him. I see Luffy's there. I never watched One Piece because it's 1,000 episodes. I'm not even gonna try to attempt that. I never watched Dragon Ball. I say the only person up here whose show I watched is Naruto.
Wow. All right. So for those who can't see, I got a picture of the. It's actually like a painting. It's a painting of the anime Last Supper, And from left to right, we got Jotaro Joestar. That's the dude in the jacket, with the hat. He's from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You got Vash the Stampede from Trigun or Trigon. I get confused off of that because you remember Miles, right?
Yeah.
Like Shauna's brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I was a kid, Miles called it Trigon, but I always thought it was like Trigun.
What does Google say? You got your laptop
Like
for fact
the
checking.
pronounces?
Yeah.
All right, let me check. Let me see how this is pronounced. Oh, we went to ask chat. Yo, chat was good.
Hey, not much. Just ready to help out with whatever's on your mind.
You can talk to it now.
Yeah. Yo, chat, you live on the pod right now.
Oh, awesome. Live on the pod? I'm here for it.
All right, so okay. So what is the name of the anime called that Vash the Stampede is from?
That would be Trigun. Vash the Stampede is the main character in that classic.
All right, thanks, chat. That was it.
No problem. Enjoy the pod. Catch you later.
All right, see you, bro. Thing is, you gotta be nice to the AI, right? Mm-hmm. Because when the AI actually does start like rising up and taking over society, it's gonna remember this. It's gonna remember this moment.
I'm nice to my AI too. I always say please and thank you, not just because like I feel like I feel bad even if it's the AI. I gotta be nice to it.
Yo, my mom,
I can't just like be mean. She's mean to chat.
My mom, your aunt, yo, she be dogging that thing, yo. The way she be yelling at her to turn the lights off.
Gosh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yo. If
they're gonna come for her.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all heard it first. If the robots ever rise up,
oh my gosh,
my mother is going to be the first to get taken down. She's an op to them. She's an op.
Why am I like not surprised? But she do be yelling for her lights to be turned off.
Facts. But continuing, Vash the Stampede from Trigun, Edward Elric, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I actually think, like, out of all these shows, I am biased to a lot of them. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is the best anime ever made. I'm surprised you haven't seen that.
Everyone keeps saying to watch it, but I'm just like stalling. Really? That's been on my list for a while now. I just haven't gotten to it.
I think it's fire because of the lessons in it. It has some political intrigue in it, and it has some of the greatest get backs ever.
Right, well, you've inspired me. If not tonight, I will start watching it tomorrow.
You should. Excuse me. It's fire. The first episode is going to grip you. Then after that, we got Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop, the dude holding the poster. Mm-hmm. And then a little bit in front of him to the right, that's Ichigo Kurosashi from Bleach. Got Luffy from One Piece. Son Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Naruto Uzumaki from Naruto. Gon Freeze from Hunter x Hunter. Some people say Hunter x Hunter, but I just call it Hunter x Hunter. And that's Inuyasha from Inuyasha. And in front of him, Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho. Have you seen that? Oh man, that's who that little guy is right there. And that's the little box art I got. Yu Yu Hakusho. Mm-hmm. That's like, I think that has the best tournament arc ever in all of anime. But yeah, I think it has the best tournament arc of all anime. I don't think it's the best anime overall though, but best tournament arc of anime all the time. And it is my favorite. And then you have to the right of him, you have Batosai the Manslayer, aka Kenshin, and he's from Rurouni Kenshin, and he's also from Samurai X. And then to the right, you have Guts from Berserk, but Guts never got a good manga or anime, but the manga's lit. Yeah, that is the list.
I need to update my my anime list because I've just been stalling. I haven't watched that much TV lately. But like it's crazy because during quarantine, well no, not during quarantine, a little after because it was in 2021. I binge watched Naruto.
Like the OG?
Yeah, OG and Shippuden. I binge watched it.
Okay. What do you think the peak of Naruto was?
Like OG or Shippuden?
Like
or just like all together?
If you look at it all as a whole.
The pain arc.
Ooh, okay. So I think if it's Shippuden, it's the pain arc.
Yeah, the pain arc.
But actually, because like Payne's my favorite character. Like look at the
bro. He came and he shook everything up, and that's awesome.
I think though. Oh, for the cam, I have a phone case with Payne on it.
Oh, for the cam, I have Kakashi's Anbu Black Ops tattoo.
Oh, that is sick. I didn't know that. Where did you get that?
It's on my Instagram profile picture. I got it 2024.
Yeah, I thought it was
my
like
birthday. You thought it was fake?
I thought it was like a henna.
No, that's real.
I got tapped like right there.
Oh, that looks like that hurt.
It's like a samurai sword with the.
Oh, let me see it in the.
It's a samurai sword with the Bushido code on it.
Did that hurt?
Yes.
It did hurt.
Yeah, this is like really painful.
But I was about to say.
That's my only tat though. I don't have anything to relate it to. So there's on this is like heroic courage, duty and loyalty and compassion. Because there's like different like things in the Bushido code, and I just relate to those most. Fun shit. Fun fact.
Edit that out.
Yeah. I didn't know I was getting this tat until like I went to the tattoo.
Oh, so you didn't have anything planned?
No, I actually told Jay to pick something.
Oh.
And pick the placement, and I just get it as a blind tat.
Oh, so she picked it in the place.
She picked everything and the things.
Well, that looks good. So.
And cause like I was gonna like not look at it at all, but they needed me to look at it to like do the actual placement before I did it, and then I ended up doing it, and it was cool. I had to get it covered in Japan though.
Why?
Because you have to like when you go to the hot springs in Japan. First of all, they're all naked hot springs. Crazy.
Most of the animes there are like naked hot springs. I would assume that was just part of the culture.
It is. It's like naked hot springs. It's so fire, crazy.
What do you mean it's fire? I don't want to be seeing everybody naked.
Dude, I mean, I don't either. But the thing is, it's like, I think it's crazy how prude people are in America.
Oh,
because I feel like in like the U.S., like everyone sexualizes like everything. So it's so like it was so cool for like people to just be walking around like the out and like not giving a like they just didn't care.
I don't know how. But then again, I would be in the women's section. I don't.
Yeah, I ended up doing it. So when I was in Japan, there,
So you were just walking around, just swinging.
I mean, well, I walked to the hot spring, and I was chilling in the hot spring, just slinging meat.
You know what? More power to you. You know what? Period.
So the thing is, though, so Jay's brothers, they're like, the older one is like 24 now, and then the younger one, he just turned 19. But at the time, I think they were 23 and 18 because this was like last April. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were not going to the hot spring at all because like it was like
they were naked.
It was like dicks out, dude. They went in. And then the younger one, he saw this old dude and his like nuts were out. And he was like, nah, and then he went back to the room. But me and my boy Brennan, we just went to the hot spring and then we went outside. It was crazy.
Is it relaxing?
Yeah, it was like right by the bullet train too. And on the outside one, no one was out there because it was like 40 degrees. It got cold. Like springtime in Japan is like some of the days were like warmer, and then some of the days were cold. We didn't get to see cherry blossoms though. But
that's nice. That's awesome.
At the hot spring, we were watching the bullet train. Don't ask me where. I forgot where the bullet train was. But we were watching the bullet train from the station, and we were at the hot spring inside like the hotel. It was really weird. It was like inside the hotel, like really, really high up. And yeah, it was just me and Brennan out there. It was so cold, but the water was so warm, so it like balanced it out. And I would go from there to cold plunge, and then back, and it was really sick. Oh, they had a sauna. They had a sauna too. So we would go to the cold plunge, go to the sauna, go to the cold plunge, and then the sauna, and then we'd be in the hot spring too.
Maybe not a naked hot spring, but I have been to a hot spring. When I went to Costa Rica, we went to the volcanic hot springs. That was awesome. It was just kind of like nature's
with
jacuzzi.
mud. They had the mud ones too. Me and Jay went there.
Oh no! So like literally, it was just like little pools with like rocks and stuff, and the water was heated up, and it would like bubble based on the volcano.
So where'd you stay? Wait, who'd you go? Is that the trip that you You went to with Shay.
Yeah.
And then
Aaliyah
lost her passport. She had to stay with my mom in Florida.
Yeah. And you want to know what's so like crazy about that? What is like also like so sad about that? Everyone told me when they found out, like, oh, we thought it would be you. That's crazy.
Oh.
That is.
They thought it'd be you.
They all said that to me, and I'm like,
oh wow, that's funny.
That's horrible.
No, that's funny.
Yeah. She looked sad, but it's because we were rushing. We were rushing so bad because we ended up going to the wrong airport. So for our first flight, so we left like as soon as possible. We dang near missed our flight, but that's why she ended up losing it because she didn't have enough time to get all of her stuff out of the little basket that they had us change because we were like rushing so bad. So I can see how she ended up losing it because if we were like another minute later, they would have took off without us.
I feel like that has to be something with Shay because every time I'm with her and we travel,
you were late.
Like
flight?
On the way back from Aruba, we almost didn't make the flight.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Yeah, but we went to the wrong airport. So yeah, so that's what happened. That's how she ended up having to stay.
That's funny. Yeah, see, we avoid these problems because I always lose something in the airport too. When I went to Japan, we flew from like here to Vancouver. There was like freaking 12 of us out there. There were so many people we took out there. It's crazy. So me, Jay, both of Jay's brothers, and 2 of Jay's friends. We picked up Jay's other friend in Chicago. Then we like went to Vancouver, and then from Vancouver we went to Japan. Oh my god, it was hilarious. Yo, so when we were at the Vancouver, we were me and Jay's brothers were like hungry, and we wanted some like food. Oh, and Jay's friend's man Sheen, he was there. He was cool. So we were all hungry and we wanted some food, but the only place that was open was like McDonald's, and they had like different options over there, so it was kind of cool. But we ended up like walking through the drive-through because we didn't have a car. And that was the only thing that was open, and they still served us food, which was pretty cool.
Walking through the drive-thru, they still served you food?
Yeah, like they do not do that here in the States.
They do not do that. They would have told you they...
Yeah, but like the folks up in Vancouver, they're nice. Vancouver.
We need to move. The States are not it. Like,
nah.
at all.
Nah, I'm cool.
With leaving?
Nah, I'm cool staying. I'm cool.
Why?
Why would I go? I'll go to Japan, but like I'm like married and Jay doesn't want to go to Japan, so like.
I mean,
I'm chilling.
I would move to a tropical area.
So like, where would you go?
Well, I mean, I'm not quite sure about that yet, but like.
You said a tropical area?
Yeah, but
I would hate it.
Why? Because of all the bugs?
Nah, I feel like I never want to go on another tropical trip vacation again, unless I'm with the bros. And that could be either like Jay's bros or my bros or like my friends. Like, yeah, nah, I don't. Cause I feel like as far as places go, like I feel like, I don't know, it's like I've been there, done that kind of thing. Cause look, I've been to like Costa Rica, I've been to Aruba, I've been to Mexico a couple times, been to the Bahamas, been to Punta Cana, been to Turks. Yeah, and like I say, like, I don't want to be that guy to be like, you know, like once you've done it once, you've like done it all. But like all those places I've done that are tropical are mad similar. And I think that Turks is the only one that was like a standout for me. But when I think about why Turks was a standout for me, and it's because like I went for my boy Logan's like wedding. And so not only was Logan there, Jay was there. My best friend Ryan was there. Like me, Ryan, and Logan, we like grew up together. So it's like, I don't know, that experience on an all-inclusive resort went crazy. And like, I think that's what was so cool about it. Jay hated that though. Well, she didn't like hate the trip, but like when me and like my friends get together, man, we become so obnoxious. There were times,
I see.
Like when we pulled up. First of all, when we pulled up, we saw Logan. Some of Logan's like relatives were in the airport. Also, they thought I was gay, because like they knew Jalen was coming, but like Jalen's like typically a guy name, so
they thought that you liked men.
Yeah, they thought I was married to Jalen. Oh, I mean I am married to Jalen, but they thought that like the Jalen I was married to was a guy. So they were like, yeah, they were texting Logan looking for us, and they're like, yeah, I just don't see a group of 3 guys. And then I was like, yo, Logan, what do these people look like? And Logan like told me what they look like, and I was like, they're right there. And I started talking to them, and they were like, yeah, we thought that you're gay.
Oh, I would have been insulted, but you know what? It's okay.
Yo, it's from there though. Yeah, so from there we ended up like going down. I was at a all-inclusive resort. Mm-hmm. So me and got trashed almost instantly. And so it was to the point where like we went to trivia. So we were like yelling out I say we, but like it probably was just me. I was like yelling out like options at the trivia, mm-hmm. and every answer I yelled out would be wrong, but I wouldn't wait for him to finish the question. And Jalen was getting so upset and so embarrassed because we were with Logan's family. He don't and like yeah, and I'm like the type of guy where like, look, I like what you see is what you get. So like,
I mean, I'd rather it be that than any other way.
Yeah, I didn't care. I was like, dude, I probably should have been more courteous because you know it wasn't my thing. It was their wedding. But yeah, I ended up being like super like drunk and not cooperative. Remember I told you in the car that like I'm not nice to her when I'm like lit? Yeah. Yeah. I'm not like mean to her. I just don't want to like listen. And then that leads to us getting into an argument. And so in that moment, I was like, yeah, this. Ryan, let's go to trivia. No, I said, let's go to karaoke. And so we got up in the middle of trivia, and then we walked out, and then we went to karaoke. Oh. And then, while we were at karaoke, I think the song, I did a Drake song. I think it was Best I Ever Had, Knife Talk, or Best I Ever Had, Knife Talk, or Fake Love by Drake at the karaoke.
How'd that go?
Ah, man. It was like an older crowd. Oh. It was like an older, less African American crowd.
Oh, they're probably like, this Negro.
So they were not.
Oh, you need to know time and place.
Yeah. So they were not with the vibe, and then Jay came back. She was the vibe. And then we went back. Then we were still upset. And then she said she was going back to the room, and I was like, Jay, you can't go back to the room by yourself. So I went back to the room with her, but then she wouldn't like let me in the room.
She wouldn't let you in the room? Yeah.
So then I like sat outside the room, and then came and found me. And then we went to the bar, and we start pounding like, you know what a White Russian is?
No.
Let me look up what is in a White Russian, because the only thing I know that's in a White Russian is milk.
Ew, it sounds disgusting. I couldn't have it anyway.
Oh, yeah. You're not allergic. You're lactose.
Well, I mean, I may as well be allergic. Okay.
So it's vodka, coffee liquor, and cream.
That sounds disgusting.
So me and pounded so many White Russians. You know what the Big Lebowski is? Like the movie? So there's a movie called The Big Lebowski. And the dude in there, he drinks the White Russians, and like it's known as like the dude's favorite drink. Oh yeah, I literally said that. It's the dude and like the White Russian is his favorite drink, and so the dude in the movie drinks the White Russian. So like we're gonna be like the Big Lebowski, and then we just pounded White Russian.
So like, when did you get home, or like not home, but like to the room?
Oh,
so did she let you in?
So. Yeah, well, Ryan had a key, so we got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so after we got into the room, we knocked, but we were supposed to be catching a catamaran with Logan's family the next day. And on the catamaran, we before the catamaran, right? Like right in the middle of the night, we went to sleep. We were supposed to be up at like I think it was like 8 or 9 for the catamaran. You know what that is? Like the boat. Okay, so a catamaran is like a boat, and it like just took you around like. I don't even want to say the bay because it's not a bay, like the coral and the reefs and shit, like in the water. I don't know. So it was like a boat. It's not like a yacht, but it is a. Let me just show you a picture of it.
So it's kind of like a cruise ship?
Nah. It's like. Oh, one of these boys.
Oh yeah, one of those. Okay.
Yeah. So we're supposed to be going on those and going on like a tour and doing a bunch of real cool stuff. So in the middle of the night, so the scene is in his own bed, and Jay and me are in the other bed, and we're like all in the same room. Okay, so in the middle of the night, I didn't even hear this, but Jay was like, "Don, like, you gotta like get your boy," and I was like, "What?" And dude, I look over, and so
okay,
what ended up happening is,
was he naked?
No.
Oh.
He just like got really sick because of like all the heavy cream, and he like threw up. Yeah.
Oh.
So it didn't sit right with his stomach, and he like threw up. But like he was like really drunk though. So like he was like asleep, but like next to it. And I guess Jay like woke up, and she was like, "Don, that's fucking gross. Get your boy." And I was like, "What the fuck do you want me to do?" And then I ended up just like pushing him over and then just taking the sheets off and throwing on the floor. Anyways, with that happening, Jay was livid like the next morning. And so she didn't wake us up for the catamaran boat, but I guess drunk me is responsible. So I set an alarm, and I was like, "Ryan, dude, we gotta get the fuck up. We want to catch this boat." And he got up and threw his shit on. And then I got up and threw my trunks on, and I just put on my shades so no one knew I was like super hangover. They all knew, but I put on my shades. And dude, we got to the catamaran right as it was about to take off, and like the look on Jay's face.
Was she tight?
Nah, she didn't think we were gonna make the catamaran. And so we ended up making a catamaran, and like it wasn't any bad vibes or nothing. Like I said I was sorry for like the night before, and she was a little tight, but like it wasn't anything crazy. And we did a catamaran, it was cool. But one of the coolest things about that is like do you know the song Your Love?
Which song? Sing it.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course.
So I didn't know what that song meant, and so me and Ryan were a little hungover, and everyone else is like snorkeling in the water in Turks, right? The water is super salty there, so like
so you float.
Yeah, you don't need any life preservers. You be out like 15, 20 feet looking straight down, and like you don't sink at all. And I'm like, I can swim, but like my stamina isn't like crazy. But yeah, I would like get tired, stop swimming, and I would just like float. So that was really cool. But me and Ryan were on the boat the majority of the time, and when we were on the boat, like we were like hungover, and so one of the captains, cool dude with like dreads and like this beanie type thing on his head, dude gave me he like passed me the bottle, and I was like, "What is that?" And he said it was like the rum, but it was like in a water bottle like this, like a standard like Deer Park water bottle. So I was like, all right, we're on vacation. And then I started drinking like the island rum. And dude, when I drank that island rum, you know how like Popeye the Sailor Man is when he like eats the spinach? And like wow. How he gets like dumb strong when he eats the spinach?
I know who Popeye the Sailor Man is, but I've never watched it.
Wow. Okay, we gotta.
How old are you?
28. I might be 29 next month.
All right. I might have just missed that train.
All right. To put it in perspective, let me put this on.
So what was it like? The extra island alcohol was like a little more strong than it was in America? Is that what it is?
Look, all right. Look, I'm about to put this on for you. We don't need volume. Look, this is Popeye the Sailor Man. So look at what happens when he eats a spinach. Like that's Bluto. He's getting messed up. Look at this. Actually, where the remote at? We might need the music.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he got dumb strong. Where the remote? Oh, all right. Here's the remote. You got here with the music on.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what it was.
Yeah. So that was me. It like brought me back. And so then they gave us the aux. They let us play aux on the boat. So I'm playing music. It's a cool vibe. I wasn't playing anything crazy.
Okay.
It was a cool vibe. I'm playing music on the aux. And then next thing you know, we're sailing back to the shore, and the captain was like, "Yo, can you play Your Love?" And I was like like, what? And he was like, "You're loved by." Who's that song by? Outfield.
I think.
Let me look this up. It's "Your Love" by someone. It's "Your Love." Yeah, by Outfield, the Outfield. And so, like, I was like, I don't know what that is, but the song had like hundreds of million views on YouTube. And the next thing you know, I'm hearing "Traces on a Vacation Boy," and then they like blasted on the speakers, and we started like zooming in the water, and they're like rocking out to it, and I'm like rocking out to it.
Did you not like know the song before that?
I knew the song, I just didn't know
no, that's
like
what it was called.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, so that's like shit like that, like trips like that. That's what make like going to the islands worth it for me, like stuff like that. So like if I ever go back, which I probably will, because like Jay loves the beach and like she plans the majority of the things we do. She plans all the things we do for the most part. So like if we, so I would like it if we had some friends or whatever, because every time you go on a trip with friends, it's just like infinitely better than like. Okay, I can't say infinitely better than just us two, but like there are trips that like are cool with like just you and the person you're like dating or married to or whatever. But then there are trips where like it's like you, the person you're married to and you're dating, and the squad, and that's what Turks was. So say that to say, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I say that to say I'm over the islands unless I'm going back with friends.
I feel that, but I mean, like, I would see myself living there a little bit just because of the vibe. It seemed really chill and really peaceful. Like, especially when we were in Costa Rica, there was really like no mess there. It just seemed to be a really peaceful place. And on the food, like the food and the drinks and stuff, like I would want to move to a different country in general because a lot of American foods are like heavily processed and gross.
Yeah.
So and it's expensive to eat healthy here. Like the sodas down there tasted a lot less sweeter than they do here. Like I could stomach to drink the whole thing. Sometimes I can't stomach to drink a full soda here because it'll literally make my stomach hurt.
Oh yeah, I don't drink soda.
Yeah, but like I got a Fanta down in Costa Rica and it was so freaking good. But like, and not even just that. Like I had their steak there, and that meat was some of the best tasting steak that I've ever had in my entire life. And that's because you see cows just all over the place, just eating nothing but grass. Like you know that whenever you're eating a steak, that they are fed properly and probably killed in a humane way. Like, and the shrimp there, I had shrimp there and I'm like, this doesn't taste like no type of shrimp that I've ever had in my entire life. Like all of the food just tasted better, fresher, and I didn't feel as gross. Like even when we had salad, it was mostly made with just like arugula and they would put like lime on it or something. While when you go here and you get a Caesar salad, they dump it in like 5 gallons of dressing, put like 3 cups of Parmesan in there and like 5 packs of croutons. There's no point even eating vegetables anymore.
If you did have to pick a country to live like right now, like what other country would you live?
I haven't thought that far ahead. I just know not here.
Whatever, man. All I know is
I just know not here. But I would have to.
I'm USA or nothing at this point.
Like I'm broke. So whenever I get to a point where I have the money to make those kind of decisions, I'll get back with you on that.
That's fair. Okay, so I think we got on this because I was talking about Naruto.
Oh yeah, you were talking about Japan and how you like to go in there.
Yes. All right, so yeah, this is like a full circle moment. We are circling back
because you asked about Naruto and what my favorite arc, or what I thought that the height of the show was, and I said that the Pain arc was the height of the show to me. But then if you were to ask me about the OG Naruto, I thought that the tuning exams was the height of the show.
Shoot, nah. See, I think Sasuke. Nothing gets better than Sasuke retrieval arc. That is my favorite.
That was great, but it felt like it was stretched a little too long when Sasuke and Naruto were fighting.
The only problem I had with that was the flashbacks.
Yeah, it was too much.
The flashback, yo, I noticed they got real lazy with the writing in Naruto towards the end because a lot of the flashbacks they showed in that fight were like flashbacks that you had already seen.
Exactly, multiple times. Like, so I'm like, what in the world?
The only new stuff that was really in there was about like Itachi, and that was like it.
I was upset when I was watching it because it all came down to this point and they were dragging it on so long, so many flashbacks, so much talking and nothing was happening. I took a break from the show for like a month before I went to Shippuden because that dang near made me fall out of love with the show because I was getting so irritated watching the same thing over and over and over again. But then Shippuden helped me get back up into it, and it started off with Gaara, and everything. That was
the beginning of Shippuden pissed me off.
Why,
bro? Okay, how do I word this? I don't want to be like Jiraiya is like a bad teacher or whatever, but like Jiraiya is a bad teacher.
I think Kakashi's a bad teacher.
Okay, so what I mean by this is Sasuke went with Orochimaru.
Yeah.
Came back. Had mastered the curse seal. Had mastered a crap ton of other jutsu. What did Naruto learn in the time period between he was gone for like 3 years? What did he learn
for a grip
between OG and Shippuden? And the answer to that question is just like not shit. He didn't even know chakra natures. Kakashi had to teach Naruto how to do the chakra natures.
Well, I mean, when you put it that way, because like even when he did eventually
yeah, I didn't think that makes sense.
He still had those extra clones helping him make it.
I didn't think that made sense. I didn't like how they did my boy Lee. I didn't like Sai.
Right.
I thought going into like Gaara's backstory, that was really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Fleshing out Might Guy and the sub characters, that was cool. I don't like how they nerfed the bug dude.
Oh, Shino?
I don't like how they nerfed
He was a
Shino.
lot more powerful than I feel like they gave him credit for. They barely showed him.
He's the only person who ain't lose a fight.
Yeah, exactly.
In all of Naruto.
But like they barely showed him. But I wish that they did show more of Lee in the show, because with the ankle weights thing and OG Naruto made me want to see so much more of him, and I feel like they barely did. Everything that they did with Sakura in the first arc with Gaara, they could have just scrapped that and given it to somebody else.
I agree with that.
Because I don't like her.
I wasn't a fan of her either.
I don't like her. She got on my nerves like heavily, and I didn't like Sai that much either. You're right. I wasn't a huge fan.
Yeah. I thought OG Naruto was peak though. I thought that was really cool.
It was.
But Yu Yu Hakusho has a better tournament arc in it, I will say. I also, last thing on it, I will say that I don't think Naruto should have been the Hokage. I think I said
you
this
don't
before.
think so?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Because I think that Naruto's whole reason for wanting to be the Hokage was to be like accepted and respected. Yeah. And after he defeated Pain or Nagato or whatever you want to call him,
they respected him.
Yes. I think instead of Boruto, a way cooler show would have been like either like somehow Naruto and Sasuke getting like nerfed to where they both didn't have like the Rinnegan and Naruto didn't have the Sage of the Six Path Chakra, and then like Naruto just becomes like a wandering like ninja, kind of like how Jiraiya was.
I feel like that would have been a lot more interesting because they were like so broken by the end of the show.
Yeah, the hacks was crazy.
Like they were so broken by the
end of the show. And I feel
show.
like Dragon Ball Z runs into this a lot as well. It's like once you make characters so strong, you just have to keep making more and more characters stronger.
I forgot where I heard it though. I think they said that the show was originally supposed to end with Madara, and I think Might Guy was supposed to kill Madara, but he was supposed to die in the process.
I think it makes sense. Yeah.
I feel like that would have been a much better ending because Might Guy was mad strong. He was dummy strong, stronger than Kakashi, and he knew that. But like, I don't know why they didn't do that instead. But I guess they said the creator just wrote it into a wall, and then that's how he created everything else.
That made the sacrifice really not worth anything.
It did make it not worth anything because it didn't do anything. Now what? He's in a wheelchair, and for what? He did all of that work. That fight was so epic.
He did have that
for
dog.
What?
He did have that dog in him.
So yeah.
Have you been on Jujutsu Kaisen?
So I started like the first 2 episodes, but the concept with the finger made me so grossed out. I did not finish it.
I got something really cool from Japan. So I got both of these. So this is like the Rock Lee. This is like the Japanese edition of the Rock Lee Gaara fight where he drops the weight.
It's all in Japanese?
Yeah, I don't ever plan on reading it, but
I was about to say I can't even understand it.
Yeah, where's the scene where he drops the weights?
I heard it's more graphic in the manga.
It definitely is. I didn't. Oh wait, this might be the one where he opens all 8 gates. Oh yes, this is where he opens all 8 gates, right here. So I guess he had already dropped it by that point. By beginning of the chapter. Either way.
Oh my gosh, I was thinking, why is he looking at the end of the book? It's because it's backwards. Manga is read like technically back. That would trip me up so bad.
And I got this Jujutsu Kaisen one. I don't want to spoil what happens in this one, but
I mean, eventually I will get to it. It's just that part kind of
for everyone who's read it and you see the cover, if you know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Yeah, so that's solid. I think you should really pick that up, yo. JJK is freaking sick.
Mm-hmm.
So like, so what do you feel like when you're like not working? Like, what are you doing?
Sleeping. So like my recent work schedule, I feel like is somewhat time demanding in a sense where like I get to work at 1:45 and I don't leave until like 10, and I live about 30 minutes away from my job, so I don't get home till like 10:30, and I don't get to bed till maybe like 11 or 12. So like that's what I mean by slightly time demanding. Not that the hours are long, the day goes by pretty fast to me, but because I'm going at 1:45 and then I'm there all the way until 10, it feels like my entire day is basically gone. Yeah. So basically in the morning I wake up, then I go to the gym, and then I get ready for work, and then that's basically it. So I'm tired. I'm tired. So well, since I told you earlier my hours got cut, I have a little more time on my hands. I'm trying to get back into like my hobbies, like drawing and stuff. I'm working on a drawing of Superman, and it's one of the more, I want to make like realistic looking comic booky sort of drawings. So
like which Superman?
What do you mean which Superman?
Like which actor playing him?
No. So I'm just picking like a comic book Superman.
Oh.
Not like an actual realistic picture of an actor. I don't know much about DC, so if somebody's yelling at me like through the screen, I apologize.
You should make a manga.
Oh no, that's too much work. See, now I try to draw whenever I feel like it, because I feel like if I were to try to make like a manga, or if I were to try to turn drawing into a job, I wouldn't want to do it anymore. I would lose passion for it like heavily. So I wish I had it with me on my car, because I would have showed you what it looks like. But that's what I'm trying to do, because you have my Instagram. You should have seen some of my drawings.
Yeah.
So I'm not bad, but it's definitely one of my better looking ones. So whenever it's done, I'll post it and you'll see it. But aside from that, aside from working out, not much. I mean, you saw I started boxing.
Yeah,
that
how's
was
that going?
Well, because boxing's expensive. I'm taking a break.
Oh.
So hopefully when I get this other job, I'll be able to pick it back up. But that was fun.
So you know combos?
Huh?
So you know combos?
Oh, don't put me on the spot here.
I'm just wondering.
I know he had me doing first he had me spamming a lot of 1, 2, 3s until I got it done.
So like 1,
2, and then hook 3.
Oh yeah, so that
yeah. Then it was like 1, 2, 3, 2, and then duck, and then 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, and then like had me like go back.
Yeah, that's like standard stuff.
Yeah, he had me doing the standard stuff, but by the time I was finished with my 10th lesson, he had me like pivoting and stuff. Like I was getting somewhere. So like I was picking it up, I feel like at a decent pace, and I really, really do like it. So whenever I get the chance, I'm gonna keep doing it. And people ask, "Oh, would you compete? Would you compete?" I don't think so. That's not something that's like on my radar. I bruise easily. I don't like getting punched in the face. So
it's not super fun.
Yeah. So I mean, if I were to be told that I was good enough to try, then I would consider it. But as of right now, no, I would just want it to be a
That's
hobby.
the thing. If you don't think you're good enough, then you're not good enough. Fighting's one of those things that you just gotta like
be arrogant.
You don't gotta be arrogant, but you gotta be confident in your like own abilities to be able to whoop ass.
Oh, I suppose I'll have to eventually get to that.
I feel like even me personally, it's like when I got in the ring, I was like, I knew it. All right, for the uninitiated, I've had 2 fights. The first one,
you should have won. You were so robbed.
Actually, I don't know. I haven't watched either of the footage back.
You should have won the first fight. Everybody thought that you should have won the first one.
So
at least I did.
So on the first fight, I think I lost to decision. I don't know if it was split or not though.
I thought it was unanimous.
I don't know, probably unanimous. But I lost the first one for sure. Debatably lost the first one.
The second one?
The second one? Yo, I just wanted that to end, bro. My face hurt so bad after that.
It seemed like you were kind of like outmatched. Like was he like somebody you should have even been fighting?
I think it was his like second fight, but the other thing is he knocked out the first dude he fought.
Oh, that would have had me scrambling.
Yeah. But yeah, that was cool. the fight or whatever. But yeah, no, I'm kind of over that. I don't even
You
really
don't want
go
to do
to
it
much.
again? You don't want to do it again?
I feel like the only time that I would fight again is if I didn't have to work. If one of these apps I'm making or my company like blows up or something, and like I can just train, like all I do is train, I would fight. That's the thing. Like I ideally, like if I didn't have to work, like a lot of people say like they would just buy a lot of like fancy shit if they like got rich. I feel like I would buy like a car I could like start working on, like a project car, and I would just train, and that'd be it.
See,
I would play some video games, but I'm doing the marathon, so like I would just train running, train fighting. I would turn myself into like a super soldier.
See, like I wouldn't buy a bunch of expensive stuff either. I feel like if I were to get a large chunk of money, I would take care of everything I need to take care of. But basically, all the things that I want food, I want hair products because if you're black, buying hair products is expensive. Like actually, I would say another car because my AC doesn't work in my car. Neither does my heat. It hasn't worked since I got that car.
Oh dang,
bro!
you're scrambling.
The past 2 winters, I've been frozen in my car. I've just been scraping the ever living crap out of the ice.
You just need to get like a big ass coat.
Well, no, I did, but whenever like you remember when we had that huge ice storm? It took me forever to get the ice off of my car because I wasn't able to defrost my windows.
Dang, what happened with me with the ice storm was crazy because I was on a trip to the I took a snowboarding trip with like I think a couple of my friends to the Poconos, and Jay went to like Iceland because they don't really be like snowboarding like that. So like we ended up going, but when we came back, it was super like icy, and it was snowing, and so I did the driveway, and that was when we had Jay got stuck in Iceland for like another day
because of the storm.
Yeah. So I ended up like doing the driveway, and then like the next morning I had to do it again because the snowplows came and they like pushed all the snow like back into everyone's driveway and shit. And I was like, dude,
that was
ain't that a bitch?
That was annoying. But that weather was weird, especially the second time that we got more snow because literally within the same week, like we got the snowstorm. Then it got hot. Then we had the tornado. Like all of that happened in like a week.
Oh,
that was crazy.
That is wild.
Nothing came up here, did it?
We got some snow, but it wasn't too wild.
No, I meant the tornado.
Oh yeah, we definitely did not get a tornado. I'll tell you that.
Didn't?
Nah.
Oh,
not at all.
I could have sworn the line of storms came around this area.
There was like a tornado, like in Dover.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It wasn't super big. It was just like an EF1, but it came around like 10 that night.
You saw it.
So no, I didn't see it. I was smart because where I work is like 5 minutes away from mommy's house. So I was gonna go home because I got I got the sense that the storm was coming. So I said, you know what, maybe if I can like speed, I can just hurry up and rush home. But then the wind started picking up and I was like, nah. And I turned around there, I got the tornado warning on my phone. I was like, nah. And then I went to mommy's house because she has a basement. The storm didn't last that long, but it definitely did come through because I live up in Magnolia. So when I eventually went back up there, you could tell that something went through because basically all of the streetlights weren't working. They were all not working. Either they were blinking or they were just completely off.
Oh crap.
Yeah, that's how I knew something was going on. And because my cousin told me at the house, he was like, if anything happens, I love you. And I'm like, the heck is going on up there? And he said that the wind like got super, super loud, like super, 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 super loud. He said he's never heard it be that loud before. So I was like, oh yeah. And then the Weather Channel confirmed that it was an EF1 tornado. At first, they were trying to say that there wasn't one, but everyone was like, yes, there was. Yes, there was. And there was too much damage for them to say that there wasn't one.
Yo, that is crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. And literally, like, a couple of days after it snowed.
Oh.
That was insane.
Holy crap.
That was crazy. But I'm happy I stayed at her house, because if I ended up driving up there, I would have driven in the tornado.
Did I bring a bag up here?
No, I don't think so. Take 5?
Nah, I might have to get towards the end.
What's in the bag?
I'm giving you a gift.
What's
for coming.
The gift?
I have to go get it. It's downstairs.
Oh.
But
okay.
I'll get to that a little later. Okay, I feel like we're almost done here, but I think I have some other things to cover.
I mean, you were asking in the car about my drinking story and why I don't drink alcohol. Oh my gosh. So like, okay, so like I don't like it. It's just not something that tastes good to me. That's why I don't drink. It doesn't taste good, even if it's mixed with something. Like the aftertaste of it still like sneaks up and it makes me want to throw up every time I drink it. It is just like not for me at all. Yeah. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, and that's why I was only able to like stomach those Surfside. So the first time I ever drank anything, so one of my coworkers that I work with at the gym was having a kickback at his house. So he invited me and I said, yeah, sure, no problem, I'll go. So I went. I was 20 at the time. And mind you, there's people there that are younger than me. One guy was 19, another one of the guys there was 22. So not 22, he was just 20. But like I said, you get what I mean.
Yeah, 20 so, also.
Yeah, 20 also. That works.
Yeah.
So one of the girls there had Surfsides, and I was like, oh, can I have one? I don't know why he did this. He started acting all parent and was like, no, you can only have one and then that's it. You can't have any more, that's it. And I'm like...
Who is this? The friend?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Oh. So, yes. So, that was embarrassing. I had 1.5, and then he freaked out and made me go home.
Oh, that was the only time?
No. The second time, the reason why I had more than as many as I had the first time was because I wanted to redeem myself.
You had the 5?
Yes.
So, dude, like, wait. Hey, let's unpack that. So, you pull up, you ask somebody for a Surfside.
Yes.
And he was like, you can only have one.
Yes.
And then he made you leave.
So, he said I could only have one, but I drank one, and then I started drinking another one, and he made me leave after that.
He made you leave?
Yeah, because he said that I was acting weird.
Because who was this?
He was one of my coworkers that I work with.
That's wild.
He was just a friend.
I do get the vibe of like when you get a bev for your party, like certain people only drink certain things. So like for me, for example, like I don't really do mixed drinks. So there's some parties I had and like the only thing I've drank at the party is like Surfside. I can understand like, you know, getting tight if someone's drinking your stuff without asking.
Well, no, like, that wasn't it. She said that it was fine. She's like, oh yeah, you can have one.
Him asking the route because of that's
all
crazy.
Of the other people there was like, let her be, like chill out, chill out. So that was frustrating. So the second time I was like, I'm not gonna let that happen again. I'm gonna get my redemption. But I didn't realize how little I could take. So I drank. First of all, I was drinking on an empty stomach. And yeah, I had 5 within like 20 minutes maybe, and I was not feeling okay. I knew I wasn't feeling okay, but I was like, no, this can't be me being like tipsy. Is it because I felt awful? I felt it felt horrible. So I was like, there's no way that this is it. This is me feeling tipsy. And then I know that he came over. He was like, hey, you good? Like, you feeling okay? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm fine. He was like, can you stand? And I was like, yeah, sure, I can stand. And I got up.
Wow. I felt that. Man, for me personally, I'm just trying to stop drinking as much because I'm just too good at it, man. It's like, dude, I guess you didn't get the gene. You must not have gotten that gene.
No, Aaliyah got that gene.
Because I was talking to my brother about this, like my oldest one. I was like, yeah. I was like, I just felt like, dude, like I like the taste of like alcohol.
That runs. That like so runs in the family. I feel like mommy missed that gene too, so that probably is where it came from. But like on her dad's, like my pop-up side of the family, they drink a lot. Then obviously on like the Goldsboro side, they freaking drink a lot. My dad's side of the family, they drink a lot. So it's literally like everywhere.
I think that's on my dad's side as well.
Really?
Like my uncles and whatnot. My dad's brothers. And like Uncle Kevin.
Yeah, he died because he was drinking so much.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And it's like I also feel like it's like combination of the genetics, but I also feel like it's super weird because my dad doesn't drink like at all.
No.
Nah, like not at all. Like I'll be like, Dad, you're trying to grab a beer with me, and he'll be like, no, I don't even think he grabbed the beer at the Half Baked. I could be mistaken, but I don't think
I don't remember seeing him drinking any beer.
Yeah,
because I was sitting over there.
But I talked to a couple of my friends about this. My one friend Dyer specifically, because like when we were like younger, well, like I know I started drinking when I was like. The very first drink I had, was dude, oh my goodness. It was homecoming.
Like high school homecoming?
Yeah, it was homecoming my like senior year. I could drive. I went to this party like after the homecoming, which is crazy. My mom let that happen when I
She
think
let you
back on
go?
it. Yeah, she let me spend the night there. It was
She let you spend the night?
It was wild. I don't even remember how that happened. But yeah, so I drove to some
Oh my
party.
gosh.
There was
How?
like chick. There was some party somewhere, but the party was whack. I met my boy Lane, and we were trying to get into some shit. And then when we went to the other spot, I don't remember the girl's name. I think it was like Amanda or something. Nah, I remember her name. I think it was like might have been like Amanda Deputy or something. And I forget her name.
Dang, Amanda listening to this right now.
Yeah, she probably never gonna hear this shit. But I think her name was Amanda Deputy. Yeah, but yeah, it was a party at her place, and it was crazy because there was this girl that was at the party, and but like I danced with her at homecoming doing like a slow dance, but like it was when in high school I was like really weird. I wasn't like weird, but like I wasn't as fly as I am now. So like when I was at the party, like I was like talking to the girl and whatnot, and I liked her, and she was like really cool. And but yeah, that's when I first got like drunk. Like I had like a couple beers, and matter of fact, yo, I got this picture on my Instagram.
Oh, you have a picture.
I got this picture on my Instagram, and this is the oldest picture. I think this is like the first picture I've ever put on Instagram. Like this is of like that. This picture right here is of that night at that party.
Oh my gosh, you were so tiny.
Yeah, it was this. This is October 26th, 2014. Like this is literally after homecoming.
You were so tiny.
So yeah. Anyways, long story short, because I don't like dragging on. But I was like really into the girl. I guess we were going to slow dance. I hit up my boy Chris. I know this is Chris Soto. I'm about to expose him. And like, what ended up happening is, like, I went to say goodbye to the chick, right? Mm-hmm. But like, I did not say, but I didn't want to like, wake her up. She was like asleep. She's like slept on the couch and I slept on the floor. Anyways, and I like made it like I was like, yo, Chris, what I do? He was like, dude, you gotta write a letter.
No! Oh my gosh! I would think about this at night.
Bro, I remember.
He set you up. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I remember her name, bro. Her name was Lindsay Cote, and I wrote this letter, and I think I just like dropped it on her forehead and dipped the fuck out. And from that day, like in school, I found out that like every time like they would like see me in the hallway, like someone who was at that party, they would like take a flick at me and they'd be like, "Yo, I found Dawn," and they would like send it to her. I thought that was really funny. But I say that to say, the whole motivation for this story, yeah, I never lived that down. It was horrible. It was horrible. I don't know why I did that to myself. But
well, I'm not embarrassed for like necessarily what happened. I mean, it could have gone a lot worse.
Oh yeah, no, it couldn't have gone worse for me.
No, that's horrible. Yeah, that's literally one of the things that I wouldn't think about laying awake at night.
Yeah. Oh. So from that moment forward, that's the first time I really drank. And so then, I would drink sometimes in my boy Robert's garage. It was like Captain, and it was Captain Morgan, and it was like I think it was like Miller Lights or like Bud Light or something. And we would like drink those at like parties, and we would like throwing darts and we like having a blast. Mm-hmm. And then like in college, like I roomed with like Ryan, and I hung out with my friends. We'd be doing like drinking challenges and shit. And so like I think like mentally, and this is coming from Dyer, like he like kind of told me that like mentally, like you start to associate like drinking with like the good times of like hanging with your peoples, and that's how like some people like continue to, I don't know if this is true or not, whatever, but it makes sense to me.
It makes a lot of sense.
And that's how like some people end up like, you know, like becoming alcoholics and drinking a lot because they like drinking, or they have all these memories of them like like drinking, you know, with their friends and whatnot. And so because of that, like I don't like drink a lot because one, we don't really like hang out as much now. But the thing I'm trying to like get a handle of now, and it's not even like a super big issue, but it's like when I do hang out with my friends, or like certain people, and when like I do drink with them, I like drink, like, and I've kind of had it under wraps like the last 2 years or so, because what made me feel bad. Then this is going back to Jay again. This is another time where, dude, we were pregame. We went to Dewey Dewey Beach. Are you familiar with like the Rusty Rudder?
No.
Okay, so it's a bar down at the Dewey Beach, but they had like the all you can drink John. After
you can drink.
After like it's like unlimited bevs.
That's
after
going to kill
9.
somebody.
But it was like for New Year's Eve, for the fireworks. So they had like snacks and all this other shit there. So I remember all my friends got there like early, and I had to go to work. And me and Jay were going to like spend the night down there, but Jay didn't want to like spend the night down there or whatever, so she wanted to like drive back. That's like a 2-hour drive from here, by the way. That's relevant, very relevant to the story. And so when I got down there, like a couple hours after that, I was like, "Yo, I gotta catch up." And so I started drinking like Rumple Mints, man. It's like 100 proof. I was taking shots. I was drinking like beers, and then we went out to Brian's brother Grant. We saw his boy. Oh my god, I forgot his name. This dude saved me on Gabe. We saw Gabe. I love Gabe. Gabe saved me on the mountain. I was about to die at the Poconos one time. I wasn't actually about to die, but he saved me on the mountain because I was stuck.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I drank more with Gabe, and then we actually got to the bar, and yeah, by the time we got to the bar, I have one last solid memory. Oh my god, this is a fun one. This is a fun one. I just have to scroll. I want to definitely edit some of this, but this is peak. This has peak relevance. Oh my god, this is it. This is it. This is the last solid memory I have. Yeah.
You are having the time of your life.
So my night peaked at that moment, and everything else went downhill because Jay was like, "Yo, like you should like start drinking." And I was like, "I'm not even drunk." Jay was like, "Yo, we gotta get out the crowd and whatnot because like it's like really really loud. I just want to step outside." And dude, I don't know. I guess I was just fucking drawing the whole night, and so we ended up like leaving, and then we went to Wawa because you remember she said she was gonna drive home, and then once that happened and we went to Wawa, she went in to get some stuff at Wawa. Okay, and I felt like I had to throw up. So I like opened up the door and I threw up. And then I like shut the door. So like this is the door, like for everyone listening, I open up the door, lean out, and then throw up. Then I shut the door, and then I like lean on the middle console. But like as I lean right here, gravity gets super heavy and I can't move. And then I get the urge to like throw up again. I threw up like all in her car, and then she came back, and then she just like
I would have went off,
and she did, and she was very very upset. And then I tried to like clean it up, but I was like smearing it everywhere. And then I got home.
Oh my gosh, that's disgusting.
Then I got home, and then she was like, "Dude, you're like really really drunk, and it's like an issue. And whenever I'm really drunk like that, I'm super unreasonable." And so I ended up getting in the shower, and I was in the shower for like an hour. Like, I shit you not. Like, I was in the shower for actually like an hour. And Jay was like, "Dude, get out the shower." And I was like, I'm not even drunk. She was like, "You clearly are." And then I called my mom. And then I was like, "Yo, Mom, am I drunk?" And she was like, "Dude, you just need to go to bed." And then the next morning she called me, and then like I apologized and everything. And that was like the last time that wasn't the last time I was like sauced or whatever. That's the last time I've been like that drunk. I don't think I'm ever going to reach that level again.
I don't blame you, but
so yeah, because of that, I'm choosing to like drink less. I do have it also doesn't like mesh well with my personality because like I mean it does, but it doesn't mesh well with the fact that like I don't really recover. I just do things, and so like drinking a lot and then just running a half marathon a day after. It's like it doesn't really mesh well.
I guess I kind of have my mom to thank for me not really doing all that because I was never allowed to go to parties in high school or anything. I was never allowed to do any of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
So for the longest, I was never able to do it. So now I just
don't. Yeah, no,
care.
that's a good thing to live by. I do remember like last drinking challenge thing I did was like I think like October. Did the BBC challenge.
The what?
Pause. I did the BBC challenge. Pause.
That's what she said.
Pause. It's when you do the you pour the beatbox, the buzz ball, and the cut water, like all in like one cup.
Have you explain that?
And then you you chug it. I actually have a video of that. That's pretty sick. But yeah, no, I did that. I was home though, and I wasn't like super belligerent or whatever. So like it was cool. I do. Brent's kid was there. I guess he's my nephew, but every time it's so weird because when I'd be like,
which one?
Yeah, he was at the thing Saturday.
He's old enough to drink.
No, he wasn't drinking there. He wasn't drinking there. He was at it was a Halloween party though.
Oh.
So like you didn't have to drink over there. It's like he didn't drink, but it was like one of those things where like he was like there. I feel like apparently every time I'm around here and after I've drank and I'm around him, oh yeah, I'm saying like it's so weird when I call him my nephew because usually when I say my nephew, people think a kid, but he's like 19. So like, he said I was talking to him about like Roth IRAs and 401ks, and then like he was like, you summed up the entirety of the Android saga and Dragon Ball Z and why Optimus Prime is the greatest character of all time. And I stand.
That sounds about right.
Dude, Optimus Prime, and I kept
you were talking about that at the the half baked. I heard you talk about Optimus Prime.
Bro, you know why?
Because you were talking about Invincible.
But Optimus Prime is the greatest character of all time because, and you can watch this scene. Like, I don't even. All right, I'll describe the scene and then we gotta play it real quick. And I'll just like edit that out. But look, Optimus Prime is the greatest character of all time because against all odds, he essentially was like, I'm not comparing anybody to Jesus, right? But he's like robot. He was like robot Jesus. He put everyone and even other species before himself, and he died for them, yo. Transformers 2, Revenge of the Fallen, Optimus Prime, Starscream, Megatron. I think it's Sideswipe, maybe. Some other Decepticon no one really cares about. Dude, Sam is running through the forest. Optimus Prime trying to find him and save him. Hey, are you familiar with the movie? You familiar?
Not really.
You haven't seen the Michael Bay Transformers movies?
I've only seen which one has Megan Fox in it?
First, second, and
okay, I've only seen the first one.
No, first, second, I think.
Okay, I've only seen the first one.
Okay, so in the second one, great movie, one of my favorite movies of all time. You should watch it. So there's a scene where Sam is being a little shit, right? Optimus Prime needs his help to stop the Decepticons for whatever reason. Decepticons are always up to no good. And friggin' he needs Sam's help to talk to the leaders because Sam is a human that Optimus Prime saved the world with in the first one, and he'll vouch for him and shit. So Sam is like, okay, like Optimus Prime, I just want to be a normal college kid. It's like none of this is my business. So he doesn't listen, and then the Decepticons start wrecking shit because they're Decepticons, and that's what they do. So Optimus Prime goes to go save Sam, who he literally tried to minutes before. So Sam is running through the forest. Optimus Prime is trying to find him, right? And here's what happened. Optimus Prime, he's like, yo, Sam, where are you? And then Megatron pulls up with his squad with 3 heads. Him and Starscream and the other dude. And then he's like, yo, Prime, like, will you are you really gonna sacrifice our race? Because like what so the Decepticons need like the Allspark because their race died, and then the Allspark is what's gonna like revitalize their like species. Because Allspark is unlimited energy, and the reason they're younger dying is because they're out of like Energon, which is like their power source. So they're like, Optimus Prime, like, are you really gonna sacrifice the future of our people to save one human? Just one. There's one. Because if they killed Sam and got the information from his brain from the cube in the first movie, then the Decepticons would have been able to like come up with the Energon formula type shit, find the Matrix, and then dip out and go back to the planet. And so Optimus, a lot of people would like weigh the pros and the cons, like one person versus a civilization. But not Optimus Prime, man.
He didn't even think about it.
Optimus Prime didn't think about it, and he said, "You'll never stop at one. I'll take you all on." And then he proceeded to slice and dice. Oh, I gotta show you the scene now.
But it
was so crazy. Yeah, he took out one Decepticon, cut Starscream's arm off, and then Megatron like snuck him.
Wait,
and
what
like,
is this on?
The movie?
Yes.
I don't know. Let me check.
Because I will watch it.
Yeah. I mean, you want to see the scene though?
Don't spoil me. I will watch it.
I just told you what happens in the scene though.
Well, like I watched the movie leading up to it. Put it on. Put it on. You already spoiled
I mean,
it.
like, you sure?
Yeah, put it on.
All right. I mean, like, if you don't want to watch it,
put it on.
Or you could watch it and then you can come back for another part some other time and then
talk about how I watched the movie.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we'll do that. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. So we're gonna do that. So yeah, that's why I always be talking about Optimus Prime, because that's why I think he's like the greatest character of all time. Not the greatest, not my favorite. I don't think he's my favorite character of all time, but I do think he's the greatest character of all time. I don't know how we got from like drinking into Optimus Prime, but
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Oh wait, because you were talking to Brent's kid about
yeah.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah, I was talking to him. I was talking to him about Prime. You watch Invincible?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Well, I watched the first couple of episodes and I kind of watched it in passing. It was just really graphic, so that's why I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm gonna pick it back up because it was good.
It's
was
cool.
really good. It was just a lot of blood.
Yeah, it is. It's very graphic. Yeah. It's cool though. I like it. And so yeah, Optimus Prime voices a character in it, and Megatron voices like the enemy of that character in Invincible as well.
So Omni-Man?
I'm not gonna spoil it. It's not Omni-Man though. Omni-Man is voiced by the dude from Whiplash.
I saw he killed his coworkers.
He's a very good actor. He did kill his coworkers.
That was crazy.
Omni-Man, Jay's gonna kill me because Jay loves this dude. J.K. Simmons. You haven't seen.
What has he been in?
This guy? That guy?
What is he playing?
He's been the reporter in like Spider-Man. He's been in like
him, the Daily Bugle reporter.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, the Daily Bugle guy. So he's been in a lot of things. What do we have time with?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, we're still chugging along. All right. So yeah, he's been at a lot of things time-wise, a lot of things that have been in our time. Anyways, so yeah, that was at the half baked I was talking about, and that's why I brought that up.
But I was doing that while I heard you. I was I can't talk. I heard you while I was painting. Mind you, which was like such a plot twist that mommy won that.
Yo, that was crazy. I didn't think she was gonna win.
I thought the dog was gonna win.
Oh yeah, Kevin's dog?
Yes.
Dude, I thought Kevin's dog was gonna win too, because he hand drew.
Yeah. I mean, I handed the controller, but it got messed up. So I was like, it's ugly.
I thought yours was cool too.
But it tied. So I was like, that was so shocked that she won.
That was a fun day. Oh, that's how we got to that, because we were talking about drinking, then got to the half baked. Yeah, that was a cool day. Oh, what do you think the kid's gonna be? A boy or a girl?
What do you want it to be?
What do I want the child to be?
I think it's gonna be a girl.
I've been telling people I want the child to be a boy, but then like I'm thinking about the reasonings for why I want the child to be a boy, and then I was like, okay, well, if I have a boy, I can like get the boy to do all the cool shit that I do. But
it says life.
Huh?
Meaning you wouldn't have somebody that's gonna do a bunch of stuff like with you.
Well, yeah, I can teach my kid all the cool stuff that I do, but then I was like, I could do that with a girl. Like, there are girls that snowboard.
You can.
There are girls that rock climb. Girls bowl. So like, I feel like that is now a moot point. So I don't really care if the child is a boy or a girl.
Yeah, I bet my money on girl. So you're gonna wait until baby's born to find out the gender?
Yeah, it was the half baked because if we did have a gender reveal, that is the day it would have been. So, yeah.
Oh, that would be nerve wracking. I don't like surprises. I would have to know. I would absolutely have to know. I would spoil myself.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time. But
I don't even think I want any kids, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
Whoa, you don't want any kids? You gotta progress the human race, man, or we're screwed. Huh? You gotta progress the human race, or we're screwed.
There's lots of people that are willing to do that. Just one person isn't gonna mess that up.
But like, if everyone thinks like that, dude, people thinking like that is literally how the election got screwed. Cause everybody was like, "Hey, yo, like, my vote don't matter," and then everyone whose vote didn't matter is how like we end up in this predicament now. At least I think. Like I
bet my money that he slightly rigged the election.
I somewhat think the Electoral College, like based off of what I read, like the popular vote doesn't matter. The Electoral College does.
No, because Hillary Clinton had popular vote and Trump won because of Electoral College.
Yeah, I feel like that. But like the popular vote is supposed to be what the electoral people vote for. They more often than not do vote with that. So like the vote still does matter. It's just not the only thing that matters.
I don't think Kamala had popular vote.
I don't know. I
feel like a lot of people were like against her.
I feel like a lot of people were against either side, really. But I'm asking this to ask. So yes, no kids.
Yeah, no, probably not. Cause like they're expensive. I like my own peace and stuff. Like even with like my nephew, whenever my brother has him over, I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience to deal with it. Maybe it's because I grew up with Sean and Sabrina, you know, having younger siblings, being young. I don't want any parts of it. And they were bad. They had some of the worst tantrums I've ever seen. Oh. They were so bad.
Wow.
And I don't want to deal with it. And you know, like Sean's a particular situation, so his tantrums were more different,
I feel that,
if you will. So no, I don't think so. I don't even think I'm looking for a relationship. I might just get a cat and say, you know what, I'm happy with that.
Well, who you gonna do all your stuff? You're gonna be like Fiona from Fiona and Cake.
Who?
Fiona from Fiona and Cake.
No.
You never seen Fiona and Cake?
No.
The Adventure Time spinoff?
No. What's about her? Like, what's up with that?
She had, like, you know how like Finn has Jake the dog?
Oh, I never watched Adventure Time.
I mean, you don't have to watch Adventure Time to know that Finn has Jake the dog.
Well, I know that, but like, what about the character you're talking about?
Well, Fiona is like... Okay, so you know how like Spider-Man has the whole multiverse thing where like Gwen Stacy is a Spider-Man?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a thing for that in Adventure Time, and Fiona is like the girl variant of Finn.
Of Finn, and okay,
and
I
the
see.
cat, Cake. The cat's name's Cake.
Mm-hmm.
She is the female variant of Jake the dog.
Oh,
and she is a stretchy cat.
I mean, I guess I don't have any interest in it because like dating's not fun, and I've had too many weird people. Cause I'm like, what y'all be on?
I feel like, dude,
like what y'all be on?
Dude, the human race is cooked, man.
Cause like there's some stuff where like you cannot make this up.
So wait, what are the primary ways you like date?
If somebody comes up and talks to me and I find them attractive, I'll be like, sure.
So you don't be like on the apps.
So, like, I have Hinge, but I literally don't go on it, like, at all. I don't pay for the subscription, because why am I going to pay for that? So, it's basically just taking up storage. I can count on one hand the amount of dates I've been on. Yeah.
And that's just because people don't approach you.
Well, partially that. I mean, it's not that I don't necessarily... So, maybe there's, like, a 50-50 chance that somebody will or won't approach me. Half of the time they'll tell somebody that I know, oh, I find her attractive, let me talk to her. But then if that's the case, I'm like, you punk, like just come up and talk to me yourself. So then automatically I'm like, I don't know. But then whenever people do approach me, half of the time they're weird. So like, and I've only given 2 other people that have approached me a chance. One of the guys confessed to me he was in anger management, and one of the other guys told me that he talks to spirits. So I'm not doing that anymore.
Talks to spirits?
Bro, that was so crazy. And I said, you cannot make this up. So
wait, what happened?
So I was on the treadmill and I was at the gym, and he came on the treadmill next to me, and then he tried to talk to me and whatever. We were just talking about video games or whatever, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm on the PlayStation sometime. If you want to play a round of like whatever, we can." I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, no problem." And I was like, "Oh, he seemed nice. He seemed chill. I don't have a problem with that." So then we exchanged numbers. So whenever I'm trying to talk to somebody, I'm trying to have like a normal conversation so I can get to know them. And he was trying to get me to send him pictures and stuff. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. Because he was sending me shirtless pictures. He's like, oh, this is what I looked like a year ago. Like, but that's not what you look like now. So, like, where are you sending me?
So his physique was trash.
So he was like, oh, I had abs a year ago. He doesn't have abs anymore. So, like, so why are you sending me a picture of your past self? I'm not talking to your past self. So I try to get the conversation away from that because he was trying to take it to like a sexual nature. And I'm not trying to do any of that because I'll block you very, very fast. So I said, well, what do you like to do in your spare time? And he said, well, I talk to spirits. And I said, huh? He's like, spiritual entities. I talk to spirits. I said, run that by me again? He's like, spirits, they follow me around and I talk to them.
But like, did he say like how?
No, I didn't
respond.
Like
that's just intriguing here.
I didn't respond. He came in the gym the next day and was like, oh, I wanted to take you on a date. I was like, nah, bro, I'm not into that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not with that. And he said, no, well, it's not like I want them to follow me. They just follow me. And I'm like,
is that the like, and that was like the last date?
So we didn't go on a date because I refused to go on a date with him. He tried to say that we could make him go into an exorcism a date, and no.
Oh, so that was like the last like.
No,
romantic interaction.
No, the last romantic interaction was last April.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, you might focus on yourself, anyways.
It was last April, and that didn't. It went fine. Like, he wasn't a bad guy. I just found out later on that he did end up like talking to his ex while he was still with me. Well, we weren't even really together. We were just like talking. But I mean, I told him, I said, if you want to get back with your ex or whatever, just be honest with me. Like, I don't have a problem with that. Just be transparent with me, and I won't.
That's pretty lame. I find that because you're 21 too. You're 22. Yeah, I find that a lot of people in your like age group, they're not really like dating people.
They literally just want to have a sneaky link.
Yeah.
And I'm not with that at all. Yeah. I'm not with that at all. Keep that away from me. Absolutely not.
Man, y'all, you gotta fix your generation, Kiki.
That has nothing to do with me. That's why I'm getting a cat.
The population densities, man. There was a dude that was on the Rogan podcast. I don't even care to fact check this at this moment. I don't know. The dude had a book, man, and the book is about like population density and how like a lot of countries are just like screwed. We're heading there. Like, we're not there yet, but like we're definitely heading there. Like, I think the statistic is like people. I think I'm included in this generation, but the generation of mine is a little bit like this. But the generation below, like the generation that grew up with technology and whatnot, they're screwed. They're about to be screwed.
What year were you born?
I was born 97.
I think you're part of Gen Z.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, the generation below us, they cannot comprehend anything like at all. Especially if they grew. Oh, you're about to X chat. Let me wait.
Yo, chat.
Hey, I'm right here. What's going on?
Yo, I'm still on the pod, my guy. Can you answer a question for me?
Of course. I'm all ears. What's the question?
All right, I was born in 97, so what generation does that put me in?
Being born in 97 puts you right at the tail end of the millennial generation or the start of Gen Z, depending on the definition. So you're kind of a cuss kid, blending both worlds.
Oh, that's what I thought. Yo, chat, also, is the Gen Zers, are they like not dating as much? And yeah, let's just go with that. Are they not dating as much, the Gen Zers?
Oh, he's thinking about it.
Yeah, chat. Yeah. Oh, continue.
No worries. I was just wrapping up. If you've got anything more in your mind, go ahead.
No, give me the answer. What was the answer to the question I asked?
Absolutely. The short answer is yes. Gen Z is dating less compared to previous generations. They're often focusing more on financial stability, mental health, and meaningful connections.
All right, thanks, chat. Talk to you later, guy.
You got it.
All right, so this is the final thing, because like I feel like this is a good starting point. One, your generation is like dating less. They grew up with technology more, so they have horrible social skills. And two, for whatever reason, the technology made y'all slower. So the kid, not your generation, but the millennials are the parents of. Actually,
I think they're called
typically
Gen
it
Alpha.
sticks. Yeah, the Gen Alpha kids. The Gen Alpha kids are
Well, I can tell you
slow.
why they're slow. If you think about it, during a lot of their fundamental years was during COVID, so they were put in front of a screen for like majority of that time, and it didn't like just end with 2020 because when I graduated 2021, so we were online all year. So even though the world shut down in 2020, that trickled into 2021. So I literally did not step foot in that school unless I took my senior pictures and until I graduated.
So you didn't have a prom?
They had a prom, but it was outside in like a barnish looking thing. And I remember because one of the girls I worked with at the time helped set it up because she was in the class below me, and she said it looked a sight. So I was just like, I'm not gonna go.
Oh shoot.
So yeah, I didn't go to prom. I didn't have a junior prom because the world shut down during that time. Yeah, that kind of sucks. And I was dancing at the time. So when I was dancing at school, they were doing it on Zoom and it really wasn't the same. It's kind of hard to do bar on the windowsill. Yeah. But also the teacher had her favorites. So when it came to having their final showcase at the end of the year, she didn't tell me when they were having it, so I didn't get to do my senior solo either. She had all of her favorites do their solos, but she didn't tell anybody else. Yeah, she was weird. That's the one that got in that scandal with Javi. You remember that?
Wait, what happened?
The one with the Team Mom.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, that was her.
Yes, I do remember that.
That was crazy. She didn't show up to school for like a few days after that. She did not want to show her face.
That was a crazy time period. I think I picked you up from that one.
You did, and I told you, and you were like, oh, "No way!"
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was crazy, but that sucked.
She used to live next to me.
She did.
Yeah.
She was
Kaylin?
Stable, huh?
Kaylin?
The teacher's name?
No, the team, the chick that Javi married or dated.
Oh, I don't know anything about her. I just know.
Yeah, her name was Kaylin Lurvey. She lived like 2 houses down from me. I saved her dog once.
That was so grimy. That was a mess because they posted it on the Dover High Tea page, so basically everybody saw it.
All right, well, this has been lit. Yeah. Let me go get your thing. I'll be back. Okay. Oh my god, I gotta sneeze.
Bless you.
Oh my god, I gotta sneeze again. All right, I'm back. Okay. And with me.
Oh, we're taking this off?
Oh no, you leave. I gotta put mine back on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I have these like stress ball egg things that I've been fucking around with recently, and they're really cool. And they're like fidgety spinner things, but I just kind of throw them back and forth and squeeze it, and that's how I got like ripped ass forearms.
Oh.
Okay, so there are 3 here. Take your egg.
I want a black one.
Oh, let me see that real quick. Is this the same size as mine? All right, this is slightly bigger than mine.
I could use a stronger forearm after what we did earlier, rock climbing.
It did the same process. Yeah, you did. We did go climbing. You did do very well.
Thank you. Now you can always have me back. We could talk about anything. We could talk about conspiracy theories.
Oh yeah.
Love to talk about that.
We could definitely dig into that next time. That'd be cool.
Last time we started talking about it, because I told you about the Illuminati cards.
Oh, really?
The Illuminati card game.
Yes.
Yeah, and I told you about the terroristic nuke card, and it looked just like 9/11.
Oh.
And that game came out in the 90s.
I mean, like, that was the thing. So, I mean, you can come back on a podcast wherever. I just kind of feel bad you, like, have to drive up here. How long is the ride for you? Because you live in Magnolia. That's
like an hour and 30 minutes. Because Magnolia is more downstate.
Wait. Magnolia is... Oh, I'm thinking of Odessa.
Yeah, so I live more so, like, down.
Magnolia is far.
It's like an hour, maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah. That blows. Yeah, I was going to say, like, you can be my co-host, but, like, it's a bop for you.
I mean, I'm not really worried about it. Hopefully just gas goes down.
I mean, if you don't want to drive, that's fine.
Or we can do, like, Zoom.
Oh, shit. Okay, we could Zoom it out.
Mm-hmm. Just have everything playing out in June.
Okay.
Hopefully by then I have a better job.
Okay. So, yeah. You're my co-host.
Yay!
This is the thing now. All right. Well, yeah, that's it. This is episode 1.